How would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as organization is concerned?
I'm a 9.
Okay.
And I don't really give 10s, but I would say I'm certainly a 9. And I came to realize that if you're not a 9, you're not going to make over $1 million a year. It's just not going to happen, because to make 7 figures a year, you're going to have to get a lot done. And unless you're highly organized and doing things like time blocking and identifying what the top 3 things are that move the needle, you know, and scheduling your day as opposed to, you know, just listing them on a to-dos. Those are the fundamental organizational concepts, and we have a simple to-do system that accomplishes that, but also being reactive rather than proactive, and of course we've got to be both every day. But on my agenda, I'm proactive in the mornings. You know, it's all about, in the mornings, I'm focused on the things I want to get done. And in the afternoon, I'm going to be reactive and return my emails and return my phone calls. But those are the principles for me.
So in digging in a little bit further to this all sounds perfect, like in the ideal perfect world.
Right.
I think that we all can relate to, we do this occasionally, maybe not consistently. We do it for a little while and then we stop doing it.
Right.
How does this 12-minute-a-day methodology solve that problem?
Well, it's fundamentally based on doing what you say you're going to do. I mean, to me, that's integrity, right? And it's fundamental. It's one of my values. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And most importantly, to myself. What are the things I'm saying to myself I'm going to do? And so when you sort of have that as your fundamental life principle, which this 12-minute-a-day technique is based on, when you're reading every day exactly the person you want to be, exactly what you want to accomplish, and precisely how you can achieve your clearly defined goals, when you're reading that every day, and after 21 days the science kicks in and that's sort of who you become, and it reflects in your everyday actions and ongoing thoughts, if you go against it, you feel guilt.
Totally.
And guilt is a good thing because it keeps you on the straight and narrow as long as your fundamental principle in life is doing what you say you're going to do.
Absolutely.
And so that's sort of how it works.
You know, and I think another great kind of layer to add to this is, I know that in my methodology, I've specifically, organization was a challenge for me.
Right.
I struggled with being consistent about it, or letting the day kind of take me on a ride, you know, and I wasn't necessarily in the driver's seat. And by building specific language into my visualization and into this method,
Right.
I started training my brain that when you know, so the language was specific. I wake up in the morning, I sit down, and I block out my day. I look at my calendar and I block out when I'm going to do my top 2 to 3 priorities that are going to move the needle for me today.
Right.
And now it's just automatic. I don't even have that in my visualization anymore because I've moved past that and kind of graduated to the next level.